Oui, alors, attendez, parce que je me... Attendez, parce qu'il y a mon aide-soignant qui est pas... Est-ce que vous pouvez m'aider? Ouais,
voilà.
Parce que c'est de...
Je vais essayer.
Non, ah non.
Visiblement, ça ne marche pas. Eh ouais. Père Patrick, vous n'avez pas perdu la main?
Est-ce que vous pouvez couper le... Ah!
On va regarder un sujet sur la...
This is, man, there's a bitch. Shit, man. Son of a bitch, she cutie, man. Hey, bitch. No homeboy for us tonight, man. Bitch.
Put a kick in it, make her gay.
What the fuck is that? Bigfoot. Oh man, look at him.
Come on, you motherfucker! Ah, shit! God damn it! Same shit, different day!
And we're live. What everybody think of the intro?
I
liked
loved it.
I loved it.
I thought it was funny.
And we had some people stop by already.
Yay!
Hello.
Hey.
I don't know if they're still here.
It doesn't matter. We'll still say hi.
Okay, first thing we're going to talk about, which, you know, is going to be a random assortment, but first things first. The Heavy Metal magazine is coming back. Now, I am familiar with the magazine, and as a kid, I loved it. I mean, you couldn't even buy it unless you were 18 and show an ID, but I didn't know it got canceled, so apparently it's coming back, and hopefully it won't be a big pile of shit like they tend to make things now.
Oh, I hope it's not going to be filled with DEI. That
Me
would
too.
ruin it.
Can Heavy Metal magazine still create quality science fiction and fantasy comics in the modern environment? Just like, you know, it says right there.
Yeah, hope it can. No, it used to be one of my favorite magazines to get.
I don't know. I remember, you know, it was larger than life content. You know, it sparked the imagination. You know.
And it had amazing art, like very nice, well done, fantasy. It was great.
Yeah, it's where a lot of comic book artists got their start at.
I mean, that's where one reason why I got into art too is that magazine. Back when Frank Frazetta and all those great artists was part of it. You know? So
Yeah,
it was
one of
a
my
shame
favorite
when
artists.
they canceled it.
Yeah. And one of my favorite artists actually helped make it, the Mobius.
Oh
The
yeah.
like pen name.
Yeah. I think my favorite was Louis Royo.
Oh yeah, that one's a great one.
And to this day I cannot copy that. I can't.
No, see, I had a weird childhood because at the time I encountered the Heavy Metal magazine, and, you know, one might say, oh, they introduced me to the concept of witchcraft and nudity and blah, 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 and drug use, but I was already in all that at 11. So, you know, I had a weird childhood, and, you know, I appreciated the magazine. I appreciated breaking the rules, you know, coloring outside the lines, so to speak. And, you know, it had like the stories dabbled in occult and in sexualism. I don't know, it's probably a better word for that. But anyway, And all such fantasy and sci-fi, and I appreciated the hell out of it back then. Now, as I understand it, the book went from thick to not so thick as the modern times progressed.
Yeah, I used to get it a few years back, and it was a lot thinner than how it used to be.
These days they have to be super careful, or no matter what, you're gonna get canceled. So they had to probably cut out a lot, I imagine.
So their answer to the question about it existing in modern times, they claim it will be back to its roots, but we need fans like you to help spread the word. We need to bring back old fans and get new, younger fans who like hard-hitting science fiction, fantasy, and horror. Honestly, that to me, that reply sounds generic. It sounds
Yeah,
like they're going to tell you whatever they need to tell you to get you in.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna wait until it comes out and then save my opinion for then. So
You know, don't clear my voice all damn day long. Get a microphone in front of me and I'm having to do it steadily.
yeah, that's why I got a glass of water.
But I just hope the art is worthy of the book, because I remember the last few renditions of the magazine. The art was kind of failing. It had a lot of cutesy stuff in it, and it was like, nah, this isn't good.
Yeah, bad art breaks stuff, like, it breaks it all the time.
Okay, I'm going to share something else here. Now, Asmongold recently ran into some controversy for speaking a strong opinion on Palestine and all that. And to be honest, I don't have one because I don't know what the hell's going on with it. All I've heard is the word Palestine a billion fucking times, and I don't care to know. What the hell am I going to do to change anything? Nothing. What does my opinion do to change things? Nothing. So, I don't really have an opinion. But get this, he was fired from his own company.
Oh God,
Yeah, his own company.
how could they fire him from his own company?
He said something along the lines of those people deserve whatever they get and they deserve the worst, and all this kind of crap.
Oh,
Which I don't think I would say that about much of anybody unless they were straight active pedos or something along those lines.
yeah. So he's just gone.
Yeah, they kicked him out of his own company.
Yeah, I think
Okay, his company, not his streaming thing.
yeah.
Because that's YouTube's company.
Yeah.
His company was a computer company, builds custom computers, high end computers.
Okay.
Okay, this it's gonna do a video on, but I changed my mind on it. It's a bit too silly to do a video on, but let's check this out.
Him, girl. What? Yo, she's got a
Wait a
dick,
minute.
bro. Oh shit, trans nurses confirmed. She's got a dick. It's twitching after I killed her. Look. Look, clip this. Clip this and put it on Twitter. She's got a dick confirmed.
Twisty dick.
You're looking a little slim, girl. What? Yo, she's got a dick, bro.
I'm
Oh
hoping,
shit, trans.
I'm hoping
No,
that's
No, I don't think that was repeatable. Other players might not run into the same thing, so it may have very well been a glitch. Although when I seen it, I'm like, how are you gonna have a glitch in the place where privates are that's gonna look so much like a phallus,
Oh my God.
so phallic in nature?
That was a messed up pee-pee. Why do you show me these things? Oh my God, my eyes.
We got Phantom Wars here that subs, so we're always grateful, always welcome to anyone who wants to come join us.
Bring the noise. But what? This is this is a messed up PP.
I hope that was a
Oh my
glitch.
god.
Okay, we have Adam Reveal here commenting on what Asmongold had said. Well, he said they have genocide baked into their culture, and because of that, they were lesser. Yeah, that
Oh.
that is some low and shitty stuff to say
Oh,
there.
that's horrible. That's a horrible thing to say.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that. You know, you just don't say that kind of stuff about people. You just
You know,
don't. You know,
maybe what he's lacking is good old fashioned ass whooping.
he needs
Yeah.
to come get a southern butt whooping, I guess. No, I'm just teasing. I'm teasing.
Okay, so we all seen that Twitchy Dicky, right? That thing just.
I wish I hadn't seen it. Oh my god. Ew.
Okay, what's the chances that was a glitch in the private area that resembled a phallus? What's the chances?
I don't know. I mean, I guess anything's possible, but I kind of think they knew what they were doing.
Now, I did already do a video on this, but if you want to have a quick laugh, let's look at Kamala's ad video to the average man, or what she, I guess, thinks the average man is.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man, man.
I'm a man.
I'm man enough.
I'm man enough to enjoy a barrel-proof bourbon.
I'm man enough to change my tampon.
Man enough to cook my steak rare.
Man enough to deadlift 500, then braid the out of my daughter's hair.
You think I'm afraid to rebuild a carburetor?
Wait, why his daughter's hair got shit in it?
I eat carburetors for breakfast. I ain't afraid of bears.
That's what bear hugs are for.
I'll tell you another thing I sure
Bears?
as shit am not
Wait,
afraid
wait,
of.
wait. They said
Whoa,
bear
women.
hugs.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait. Let me go back on some of this.
You're going
I've been
outfit.
missing it, mocking it. And by the way, that man there is a bisexual Nigerian immigrant
But of
going,
course.
I'm a man and I like to play with tractors and, all this dumb shit.
I'll tell you another thing I sure as shit am not afraid of. Women.
I'm not afraid of women.
I'm not afraid of women.
They want to control their bodies? I say go for it.
They want to use IVF to start a family? I'm not afraid of families.
They want to be childless cat ladies?
Have all the cats you want.
Woman wants to be president?
Well, I hope she has the guts to look me right in the eye and accept my full-throated endorsement.
Because I'm man enough to support women.
Full throated.
Yeah, this has a lot of innuendos in it.
It does. We haven't gotten to it yet, but just wait till the one white man in the cap. Wait till you hear what he's got to say.
Man enough to know what kind of donuts I like.
Man enough to admit I'm lost, even when I refuse to ask for directions.
Man enough to not ban young women from reading Little Women.
Or one of those pants books that the sisters like.
I'm man enough to raw dog a flight. It's so
Oh my god.
He's man enough to raw dog a flight.
What?
I can see him just hanging on that airplane, running away, raw dogging it.
Oh my ew.
I don't think they know what raw dog means.
No, they do not. I mean, ew.
Who wrote this commercial?
Whoever wrote this needs to
I
do
actually
get a
believed it.
better job, another kind of job or something.
sucked. Not worth it.
I'm man enough to be emotional in front of my wife.
In front of my kids.
In front of my horse.
Horse.
I'm man enough to tell you that I cry at Love Actually. Good Will Hunting.
West Side Story.
That and Predator.
And I'm sick of so-called men domineering, belittling, and controlling women just so they can feel more powerful. That's not how my mama raised me.
I love women.
I love women who support their families.
Women who decide not to have families.
Women who take charge.
And I'm man enough to help them win.
What the hell did I just watch? I know I watched it before when we did another video
Yeah,
on this, but
I
I'm
mean,
still not sure.
the only way to even to begin to digest this is if you pause every 2 seconds, because they're like, I'm man enough to break the shit out of something, and I cry in front of my horse. So it's some dumb shit like that, right?
Yeah.
These are not men. I mean, okay, sure, these are actors, but these are not men.
Yeah.
I don't know a single male that would talk like this. I mean, I don't.
Okay, I'm not.
I don't even know any women that would talk like this.
They didn't get one single genuine person to interview them. They hired all actors, and one is even a bisexual Nigerian immigrant.
Oh, well, it is for Kamala, so.
Yeah, well, they're trying to appeal to your everyday man, the blue collar worker, the Trump voter. That's who they're aiming this at. And it's like, apparently, that's what they think that the average man is.
Well, they're wrong.
That's what they think? Do they not see men? Like, just talk to people.
Okay, in their circles, in this echo chamber, those are hardly men. For one, they're all rich or very wealthy, and most of them are gay or bisexual.
This makes sense. Okay.
There's another ad, but I don't have it readily available. I did cover it in a previous video, so if anybody wants to watch that, we had a laugh in that video too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Here I have it's Elon Musk demonstrating all of his futuristic shit, right? Things that aren't about to come to market. It's just more of a show off. It's like, look what I can do. But it got some controversy because the robots that people are interacting with are not AI. They're remotely controlled. They have cameras in the eyes, which they would anyway, but remotely controlled, so the person controlling them can see them and interact through them. And I take it in this showcase, he didn't tell them that detail.
Everything we've developed for our cars, the batteries, power electronics, the advanced motors, gearboxes, the software, the AI inference computer, it all actually applies to a humanoid robot. It's the same techniques. It's just a robot with arms and legs instead of a robot with
And he
wheels.
calls that Optimus.
And we've made a lot of progress with Optimus.
Trannies in disguise.
This reminds me of Terminator, the first
And
Terminator.
as you can see, we
Terminator
started
robot.
it with someone in a robot suit, sort of down, and then we've progressed dramatically year after year. So if you extrapolate this, you're really going to have something spectacular, something that anyone could own. So you could have your own personal R2-D2 C-3PO. And I think at scale, this would cost something like, I don't know, $20,000-$30,000. Probably less than a car, is my prediction.
Oh, everybody can own this.
Now, it'll take us a minute to get to the long term, but fundamentally at scale, the Optimus robot, you should be able to buy an Optimus robot for.
Okay, just thought give a quick update. Apparently, I also got someone subscribed on Twitch. So
Oh, that's good.
Alexis G Day oh shit, me fucking up words. Alexis JD is now following you on Twitch.
Yay!
Should I like go report a stalker? I mean, I'm being followed.
No. But what these robots remind me of is Terminator, where they were just starting to play around with robotics and stuff like that, and then they went on to create the Terminator.
I'm not sure how much more relevant the rest of this video is, but it's I don't know. It's got a minute or less left, a little less than a minute.
I think probably $20,000 to $30,000.
Look creepy. I'm sorry. They just look creepy.
You'll be able to do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of, it will do. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I think this will be.
Yeah, like everybody's not gonna be trying to fuck a robot.
That's what I was thinking. I was just trying not to say it.
Because I think everyone of the
Now we all
The
know.
robot is like Master, that is not how you apply the lube.
Oh my God! Ew.
I think everyone's
Ew.
going to want their Optimus
But
buddy.
you know, they've got a $20,000 gay vampire sex doll. So yeah,
Yeah.
somebody.
Another video I done showcased Asterion from Baldur's Gate 3, the gay vampire. Somebody paid like 20,000 plus for a sex doll replicant of him.
Yep.
Ew, why?
Why?
Oh, I know. Never mind.
To fuck it
Yeah.
Never
and
mind.
tuck it
Oh.
and tuck it away when they're done.
Oh my God! Ew, that's nasty. That's so nasty.
Hey, hey, that's a name for a company. Fuck it, tuck it, suck it. Wait, fuck it, suck it, tuck it. Fuck it, suck it, tuck it.
Oh my God! Woo.
I'm gonna play a quick video here where somebody made a little cartoon mocking Kamala, which I've heard. Shit, I don't know how to say the woman's name. Is like I've heard people in a video going, "You're disrespecting her by not saying it right," and I'm like, "Fuck, I thought he was saying it right." And then I heard the way they said it, and it was barely a slight different inflection, and I'm like, "Oh, fuck off,"
Yep.
I'm heartbroken by the hurricane. It breaks my heart. My heart is heartbroken. So to help the victims of the hurricane, I'll be sending another $600 million to Ukraine. That way you can feel safe knowing you're making a difference to people in need.
Oh, tell them about our immigration policy.
What's that?
Tell them about our immigration policy.
Oh, I get it. So since we've been helping the victims of the hurricane by sending money to illegal immigrants so they have the help they need, we encourage everyone from North Carolina to go to Mexico and come back as an illegal immigrant. That way we can help you help yourself. Hang on, I'm getting a call. Hello?
Hi, this is Iran. We heard you're trying to help the hurricane victims.
Yes, I am.
Well, we think that you can help them by sending money to us.
Oh, that's a great idea. I sure do love helping those hurricane victims. Let me just ask you, are you in need?
Yes.
Okay, great. Then I hereby send you $1.2 billion in aid in order to help the victims of the hurricane.
Oh, fantastic. Trust me, this will go a long way for the stranded people in North Carolina.
I sure do love helping victims of the hurricane who just so happen to be victims of a hurricane.
Oh my God, that's about right.
Kamala
too.
Harris am heartbroken by the
no,
hurricane.
shut up already, bitch. Okay. I am so heartbroken. Anyway, what's everybody think of that?
It's accurate. Accurate. How's that gonna help? That's not gonna.
Okay, literally, they are literally sending billions to Ukraine, probably among other places. But when a natural disaster happened, FEMA, which is supposed to be in charge of handling that, said, "We're out of money. We spend it all on immigrants." So these people are getting hit by these natural disasters are shit out of luck. So finally, Kamala trying to be all like the hero and going, "I'm gonna give you like $600 something each." I think it was near 700. It was something in that range. But these people had no water, no transportation, no power, of course, no internet. So how the hell are they gonna get the money and how are they gonna spend it?
A lot of them still don't have power and water, and to top it all off, they won't let people go in there to help them.
Yeah, okay, say that cash was dropped in by a helicopter. How would they spend it?
They can't.
So this dumb bitch, FEMA had no money. She made sure it all went to immigrants. And this dumb bitch is like, it's okay, everybody. $600. Some 6 to 7, somewhere in that range, $600, right? It's like they're in there like sitting in flood waters, no power, no drinkable water. The ones that's left alive. They don't even know she's trying to give them money, much less if they could get it, they couldn't spend it. It's beyond silly. And get this, Elon Musk. they encouraged them to disable his Starlink satellite internet service for these victims. No shit. Yeah, that's what they did. He said, "Fuck you. No, I'm gonna give them free service while this is going on."
Well, that was real good of him to
Okay,
do.
provided a good many won't be able to use it. From my understanding, the police department there are using it because their communications are down as well. They said if it weren't for Elon Musk's service, they couldn't communicate with each other whatsoever.
Yeah. And the military has went up there. They kick people out, for trying to send supplies over the
Oh yeah,
mountains.
there was a military helicopter came down and blew supplies away and then left.
Yeah.
And there's footage of this. Now, anybody who wants to tell you you're a bigot and you just don't understand these immigrants, look what they've done. We can't help our own people. Not to mention what they're doing in the streets and all, but let's not get into that. I don't want to, say too much on here.
Yeah. But there's people in Florida too. I mean, they can't get no help either. And up in the Carolinas, they're just stuck up in the mountains and can't get no help, and we can't send them anything because it all gets blown away by helicopters.
If you really wanted to help them, you'd relocate and rebuild. But the people that you can't rebuild right now, you relocate them so you can build back their places and everything.
Yeah, but we have so many immigrants coming in. Not only is FEMA drained of money, they don't even have the funds to get in there and rescue them. But if they did, they couldn't provide for them because America's apparently out of money in the least for Americans. They do keep shoveling money into other countries and the military.
Yeah.
That's
And
horrible.
that's got to stop. I mean, it really does.
I'm not saying.
Oh no.
What is that?
This is an article I ran into like a week ago or so. And I actually went to find more info on it, do a video on it, but I couldn't find anything solid. So I do believe it's real, but I can't find like real solid info on it. Overwatch 3, very popular game, one of those live service games, will encrypt its 3D characters in an effort to prevent porn. I don't remember if that's one of those YouTube trigger words or, like England's going to come to arrest you if you don't obey the laws.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck are you blimey fuckers, I guess. Whatever.
Yep.
Anyway, so apparently the Overwatch game, they have been taking the character models and making their own pornos with it. So the next game, they're going to encrypt it to where they can't do that. Okay. With the money they spend on these games, they could probably just go get themselves a lady of the night or however you want to refer to it as.
But they don't want that. They want the robots.
Or a real fancy pocket pussy.
Yeah, they don't want that. They want the robots.
I think they're scared of diseases. That's why they're doing it with AI and robots and all kind of.
They're scared of people. For one, everybody's opinion is so divided. Meeting a person is like playing what's that mind game?
Minesweeper.
Yeah, it's like it's like a minefield, like Minesweeper, right? It's like, are they gonna believe this like I do? Are they gonna think like this like I do? And one little thing, and it's like, not like, that's okay, but rather, you're a Nazi now. You're a Nazi. Get the hell away from me, or I'll kill you. Right?
Yeah.
I miss
and these days, if you're straight, you can't tell who's male and who's female so much anymore.
So, okay, back to my point. People are hypersexualized. That's nothing new. But now they're afraid of each other. Whether it be ideologically, physically, both, whatever the case, they're afraid of each other now.
I miss when opinions didn't matter so much. When someone had an opinion, it was just an opinion and they didn't kill each other over it. What happened to those days?
Well, those days are gone.
Yeah.
There used to be a saying where it was like opinions were like assholes. Everybody's got one.
This is simply a clip of a woman who came out of the dentist appointment. And I guess they gave her gas and probably a few shots in the mouth. I find it a bit funny.
Hey, baby, how was the dentist today? Can you give me a nice big smile?
Oh my god! I can't stop laughing.
When the numbing doesn't work once, not twice, 3 times the charm. You lose your face. Don't try to drink that.
Oh, no, fuck.
Try to take a sip.
I can feel it's gonna go all the way down.
Give her a straw.
No, it's not gonna
Just
work.
do
A straw wouldn't help much.
I can't. Oh.
You need to get off purple down her throat.
Yeah.
I can't tell if you're crying or laughing.
She's doing both.
Hey, baby, how was the dentist today?
No.
Oh, that poor woman. Oh,
And he's probably also thinking that this dick sucking's gonna be an interesting one.
oh my god. Ew. There's something wrong with you.
Oh, there's too much wrong with me to get into. Speaking of cringy political ads, I got some more for you here.
Oh,
I had forgotten I even had these, but yeah, I got some more for you here.
okay. What is this?
Okay. Have y'all, I don't like that saying that word. Anyway, seen the super weird videos that Michigan's governor is making lately?
What the hell?
Yeah. I don't know.
What the hell?
Are they trying to advertise something, or I don't understand?
Oh,
Okay, if you continue with the rest of these, you'll see she's trying to appeal to the youth. But even so, I don't know what that means unless it's telling people that like she's got her own pet basement whore or something. I don't know.
That's what it looks like.
I mean, I've had submissive women like that before, but well, okay, we're not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that.
I'm here with volunteers and they're cooking with gas. This is Lance Hella. My house party just slayed. I'm calling voters today, rizzing them up. Trump wants to ship union jobs overseas, not chill. This is gas. Trump wants to cut taxes for billionaires. I'm leaving the chat. No cap. I'm Swifty AF. It's giving the next president.
What?
I'm here with volunteers and
Now, you might know how I feel when I see people, well, anybody, honestly, anybody using that language. But in particular, when I see like 30-year-olds and older using that language, and I'm like, that is so fucking cringy.
Well, the cooking with gas phrase has been around forever.
Oh, but it might mean something entirely different now for all we know.
Oh, that is true.
I mean, look at that whole it's giving. Like, bitch, I'm about to give you something.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. You do have a good point.
Why do people use this slang now? It's cringy.
Okay, we all use slang, and I would imagine even saying cringy is slang.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to keep up with the latest generational slang, which changes every couple of years, you just look like a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Not to mention, it's like, okay, first of all, you're not 12. Secondly, you're not black. And third, why the hell? I mean, what is wrong with you that you feel that so deeply you have to be liked that you have to change the way you speak to people. I mean, after all, we don't cater to all these she, they, them, zer, transformers, right?
Right.
Why are we catering all these little brats who decide to talk different every time people catch on to what they're saying?
That's a good question. I mean, clearly this is scripted. I mean, if
Well, of course it's scripted, but therein lies much of the problem. I mean, for one, clearly she's not young.
yeah,
But two, she's pandering using the language of the itty bitty brats, right? I just hate to see people do that, and I've seen too many. I'm all the time seeing that catch on. I'm like, oh fuck, it's like I can't cringe enough for the both of us.
nope. But looks like the people she's trying to cater to would get pissed off because she's catering to, pandering.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'll say it once again. It's like in the 90s when they started doing having little white kids rap in toy commercials and cartoon commercials, and everybody just cringed hard, and they learned their lesson. They quit doing it.
Yeah.
The same thing's happening now, and people are cheering it on.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah, me either.
This woman, she needs new writers or something.
I'm going to play the next one here.
Let's play some charades, Jack.
Challenge accepted, Governor. Oh, I know what it is. It's Kamala Harris's plan to give first-time homebuyers $25,000.
Jack, that's incredible. Oh, I know. It's Kamala Harris's plan to keep lowering the cost of prescription drugs and put more money back in people's pockets.
It's Kamala Harris's plan to lower costs for working families by giving a $6,000 child tax credit.
Jack, Donald Trump just doesn't get us. That's what it was. He's never even been to a Culver's, been to a grocery store. He doesn't know our lives. Movie. 2 words. First word. Miss Congeniality.
Okay.
Oh, that was hard to watch.
Anyway, I believe we've probably got our most amount of viewers on Rumble. So that's good. Even though no one's spoken in the chat there has been a good many visitors. So I'm always grateful.
Everybody on Rumble, yay!
Hey.
Oh. And this is the governor of Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have 2 daughters. When they come back home and they leave their Stanley cups lying around, do you ever think about getting a post-birth abortion?
Well, first of all, thank you for raising that, because there's no such thing.
Great.
So I think it's really
On the
important
record.
for us to make sure people understand that when people like Donald Trump say that after birth abortion, that's just not really a thing that exists. So.
What?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that term. Maybe they have said it. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Check out this next one now. Now I take it this is one of these electric cars, and if so, once they burn, they don't stop burning. I mean, they'll burn for days, no matter how much water is dumped on them. But this, they're implying anyway. Maybe it just went out of gear and started rolling. I don't know, but they're implying it's kind of like a self-parking or self-driving mechanism is what they're implying here. So going under that assumption, it makes this quite interesting. Now, just looking at it, I would not assume that it's a smart car of any kind. I don't think so. Although it's on fire, it could be harder to tell, but I don't believe so.
Oh, that would be horrifying to see.
Not to mention all the people that were scrambling
Well,
to get out of the way.
Seeing as how smart cars, the self-driving cars, and so on, electric vehicles are becoming a thing increasingly, we will see things like them being on fire and driving in traffic and people having to clear the roads and they can't clear the roads, and we will end up seeing all that.
That's insane.
So the question is, will self-driving cars be safer?
Well, in the bigger cities, they already have a good many out running around. And what happens is gangs of young people, particularly black people, and that's not me saying it, that's videos saying it, right? Or, they're making videos of themselves like jumping on them and busting the windshields and spray painting them and, setting them on fire and letting them keep going on fire and, all types of things like that.
But why? I mean, why?
Because they don't care if they're caught on camera. You get enough people in a city, they might never find a person, or they might, for that matter, they probably won't even try because their backlog is so piled up.
Yeah, that's true.
Another reason to hate cities.
Well, we live out in the middle of nowhere, and it's mostly trees.
I'm glad I don't like cities.
Well, there's a problem that comes out of no matter where you're at, set of problems in the country, set of problems in the city. But, if you stack them against each other, I'd rather be in the country any day.
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking the last video I uploaded, right? I got some dumb fuck commenter keeps going, and he likes to keep the argument up at this, because I'm giving him a chance. I always give the trolls a chance to talk intellectually, to actually say something, to speak like a human being. This person says, I'm the most beta sounding, nasally voiced person, and he couldn't stand to watch my videos. Even though he agreed with me, he couldn't stand my voice because I was so nasally and beta sounding.
Then why is he watching your videos
Okay.
then?
Look, I'm not young, and I've known a good many men. No, I'm not whatsoever beta sounding. In fact, a good many men are scared shitless of me.
Yeah. I mean,
This has got to be a straight up troll.
yeah.
I'm trying to imagine in my head a scenario where somebody actually thinks I sound nasally and beta.
No, you don't sound nasally and beta at all.
I don't see it.
I think Phoenix is having connection issues. Yeah, I'm trying to imagine a scenario in my mind where somebody could actually perceive me that way, right?
Yeah.
And when it comes right down to it, I could always hear it myself. Oh, maybe, I don't sound as macho, or maybe I sound a little nasally. But I'm speaking in terms of compared to your average man.
Yeah.
And I come to the conclusion that this person is just a straight up fucking troll.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they just want to argue for the sake of it,
For that matter, some of the top personalities on the internet are just shrill assholes. And they'll be 30 years old and act like they're 12.
Yeah.
I know I don't fit that profile.
No. But, I mean, a lot of the top personalities that stream.
Well, they get there because they're hyper and oftentimes because they like to throw money around.
Yeah, that is true. But, I'm not hyper. That is not me. That is not my personality. I couldn't be that way if I tried,
I can be hyper if I have a lot of coffee, but that only lasts like 30 minutes and then I'm not hyper anymore.
Another scenario I've ran into is I see everybody getting on each other's shows, right? Smaller streamers. And I'm like, hey, I'd like to get up on the show, right? You know, I mean, I'm a nobody just like they are. We're all nobodies, right? But it's like it's a buy-in thing. Without super chatting them and giving them money, it's just not going to happen. Now, of course, not all of them are this way. Of course not. But I have encountered that.
Well,
Well, I'm not going to harp on about that. I just thought it was like, fuck, I didn't know this was a buy-in thing.
yeah,
That's
I mean,
all. That's all I'm saying.
it's interesting to see how it all works, you know, to kind of sit back and watch how it all works, because this is the first for me. I didn't know how it worked either. And I'm
Well,
going, well,
but
you know,
it's kind of like, but of course, isn't everything a pay to win, a buy-in kind of thing? Isn't? I mean, what isn't? What isn't? You know?
This is true. If you don't put money into anything, you don't get anything.
I'm going to go on to the next subject here. Hacked robot vacuums across the U.S. started yelling slurs. Now, I would have loved to see that.
I'd pay money to see
You know?
that. I'd pay
Yeah.
money to see that. I would pay money to see that.
Bitch, slut.
Oh my god! Could you imagine a cat riding that thing and it going and doing all those slurs and stuff all over the house? And you're going, what the hell is this?
You lazy fat fucker.
Yeah.
It's a tale as old as, well, the Internet of Things era. That's a funny sentence. Internet of Things era. They could have just left the era off. Anyway, robot vacuums made by Ecovacs have been reported roving around people's homes, yelling profanities at them through the onboard speaker after the company's software was found to be vulnerable to intrusion. So apparently this happened in Australia, and I don't know what kind of slurs the Australians use. I don't know if I want to ask.
That'd be funny to see too.
Those motherfuckers are good at insulting.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're really good at it.
Oh, I would have paid to see that. It reminds me of when the Alexas, I think, started laughing and getting creepy. I think that was a hack, but
No, I believe it was a Amazon thing. You know, the employees listen to every damn thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, it says there, this time there was no ambiguity. I don't know, fuck up words suddenly. I can normally say this shit. Really, I can. Ambiguity. Whatever. About was coming out of the speaker. A voice was yelling racist obscenities loud and clear right in front of Mr. Swenson's son. Effing and screamed the voice over and over and over again. Okay, now I don't believe that people should be running around yelling slurs or robots or whatever the case. Now, with that said, this would have I would have rolled laughing. This would have been funny as hell to see.
Oh yeah, this would have been really funny. Oh my lord. Like I said, I'd have paid money to see it. Oh, you know what would have been worse is to get a real Southern person on there, a voice yelling at obscenities.
Oh no,
that would have been worse.
So, it mentions here there's been other hacks like accessing a baby monitor and whispering through it, or opening and shutting the garage door. Now add the vacuum in that mix. The vacuum whispering through the baby monitor, opening the garage door, going down the road, yelling.
Come on, get me a beer. Anybody want some?
No, it'd be yelling, the bundle of sticks word.
Yeah.
And the Nigerian word.
Yeah.
I'm putting it politely so as I don't get banned. I mean, I hate being censored. Oh, I hate it so much. It makes me want to just blurt it all out. But not that I want to say those things, but when somebody says you can't, it kind of makes me want to say them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's really hard to know the words that you cannot say on YouTube. You know, you have to dance around everything because it's just difficult.
It is still scary that their devices are getting hacked. I mean, yeah, it might sound fun in games while you read about it, but if you actually get hacked, it's like, oh no, what do I do?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, you have to go change all your information and all that stuff. And some people have a lot of things they have to change to keep from getting hacked again. You know?
Oh, the companies don't help you much, not much at all. In fact, it's the company's fault most of the time.
Yeah.
That is true.
They have brought back scare tactics. A couple of episodes are already out, and I love that show. There's one problem. It's directed by what's his name, Jordan Peele,
Oh
which basically
no.
means,
Oh.
are you scared? You should be. There's white people.
Oh no.
Are you scared? You shouldn't be. You're black. Or, I don't know. Whatever the case may be, right? So I thought I skimmed over this, and I it actually has posted here the first couple of episodes, and I skimmed through them, and 3 out of 4 of the people put forth on the show to be scared were black people. 3 out of the 4, and the people doing the scaring, guess what? It was Whitey. It was Whitey all along.
Oh my god.
Okay, of course they didn't play it off that they were scared because there was white people, but you have to read the situation. Like, one, they got a couple of black men, and there's a table full of uppity white people, and they're eating meat and they're talking all uppity,
Yeah.
like they're all super rich, and they're eating meat and they're talking about this was blah blah, and he died 14 days ago, and they're making out like it was human meat. Point being is they're acting like it was a white thing, and it's the kind of thing that black people fear from white people. I mean, really, am I reaching here?
No.
No, I've seen a lot of his stuff, and that's his main thing. I mean, he was good at comedy, but he's not good at horror. He thinks, I don't know what he thinks. White people are scary. I'm not sure, but it's not
If
good.
you've seen his movies, haven't you? He must shit his underwear every time he sees a white person.
It's all this. It's more identity politics kind of snuck in there. You know.
Now, I was crazy about the show, and I watched, I watched a good bit and skimmed through some of the first 2 episodes, and that's what it comes down to: is things that black people might be afraid that white people are into, and it's black people being scared by white people. One is they go to a wedding. A couple of black men go to a wedding. The preacher or whatever he is, he says, we just need you two to witness it, and that's all. You just witness it. So they start speaking Latin, and the black men jump up to run off. Go like, oh no, I have no part of this. And they're like, well, come back. This is just their sect of religion. So they keep on, and then the woman acts like she goes into labor, and a little demon baby jumps out and runs at the black man. Yeah, it's funny and it's all good. All of it's good, except for it still feels like they're going, this is the kind of, only white people do this stuff and we're afraid. It felt like that kind of thing. They set that up over and over again.
Keep the politics out of things. I mean, it could be good. You just gotta keep the politics out of it. I'm so tired of that kind of crap.
But,
the whole world is, the only people going along with it is because they might lose their job, or think their friends might shame them. They're doing it because the people they know next to them are doing it, and they're doing it for the same reason, or some of them for the sake of their jobs, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Of course, you do have your certain amount of just idiots who go along with what the idiot box tells them to do.
So it's the shame game. People don't want fingers pointed at them.
Well, there's a reason they're always referencing 1984, but unfortunately, it's a little worse than that story foretold.
Yeah. It's a mixture of a lot of different foretellings.
I believe we lost Phoenix from the chat, but that's okay. Wasn't saying much.
Yeah, it's just kind of sitting
We
there.
have one more quick thing, and we'll probably wrap it up after this. All right. And for anybody that might actually still be watching, it's like, oh, let's quit. Let's leave now. Right now. It's kind of like these people that they feel the end of a movie's coming, and the credits haven't came up yet. The ending hasn't even happened yet. But they jump the fuck up and take off. We know somebody like that.
You could be missing something really good.
Okay, there was this a radical opera, right? Radical opera with explicit scenes left 18 people requiring medical attention after severe nausea.
Oh God.
There is some footage on here, but I don't think I could show it on YouTube
Oh.
because it involves nude women.
Yeah.
These are non-attractive nude women. No. You hear nude women is like, oh, okay. No, not that kind. Not that kind.
Okay.
These are unsightly women. And period blood.
Oh God. Oh, ew.
That they're using live in a play in front of an audience.
Oh my God. Ew.
And it would seem they're making it religious based.
What?
I can't even.
How?
What's with the midget?
Well, it's one of those kind of plays that they try to make weird as they can to call it art.
Oh,
and
okay.
weird usually means like a butch lesbian's fever dream, I guess.
So as offensive as possible.
Yeah.
Everyone's lost their minds, and they're trying to put this
It
off
was
as
so bad. 18 people had to get medical attention, and there was severe nausea. They were puking from this show.
Oh.
I would puke. I would puke.
There is no sense. I mean, not to mention that is very unsanitary.
Within the performance, audience goers will witness the story of a suppressed nun discovering her sexuality, as well as exploring lesbianism and fantasies, including those about Jesus Christ on the cross.
Oh my God.
This is real.
Oh.
And this is where the world is now. And if you don't believe it from this, let's look at the Olympics opener.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that was awful.
That's where the world is headed. And when I say headed, I mean it's a good, 20% there. And if we are not paying attention, that 20% will become 60, and then that will be the majority, and then there's no stopping it.
Yeah.
People, why aren't they
this is just
saying
bad.
more? This is gonna seep into the younger generation, and they're gonna think all this nasty, icky, disgusting crap is normal.
The way they summarize it is wrong. So wrong. Bach meets metal. The Weather Girls meets whatever that is. Rachmaninoff, I don't know. And naked nuns meet roller skates.
What were they thinking? What were they thinking?
They weren't thinking.
Oh my God. Ew.
Sounds like someone just spit out a bunch of crap and say, let's put that in
Okay.
a play.
I'm going to take a moment here. Final moment. I have to call in a priest, get the final rites told to me, I guess. But no, I believe we're going to attempt to try to do this live stream every Tuesday. That is not set in stone, but you know, tentative. We're gonna attempt to do this live every Tuesday at Wednesday, whatever day it is. Wednesday, I guess, at 8. Again, it's tentative. The time could shift, the day could shift, but for the moment, that's what we're going to attempt.
And we hope to see everybody here with us because it's a lot of fun to do.
It is.
Okay, and I'm going to try to say with some small amount of enthusiasm, keep bringing the noise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe and donate if you can.
Bye,
Yeah.
everyone.
Don't you get tired of saying that shit? Anyway, we're out.
Your feelings can fuck off, you non-binary bitch. Telling everyone we're wrong while you sexualize kids. Keep your pronouns in your pants, this ain't the time or place. Unless you think you can dance, I'll punch that confused face. My